My journey carries collapse, survival, spiritual struggle, revelation and rebirth are my testimony. Hidden in plain sight, soon to understand why my suffering was necessary. But first my release. The scattered pieces, oh my, the scattered pieces. The pieces of my life lay scattered on the floor, a puzzle torn apart by unseen hands. Four winds gathered them, lifting every memory, every wound, every unanswered prayer into a tornado that spun through infinity with an unexplainable fury. Then came the crash. Boom, bang, thunder, rolling through the chambers of my soul. Every moment of my life fell from the sky, striking the earth like shattered stars, a violent reflection of the war that had lived inside me for years, thumping against my ribs, shredding my insides, demanding release. For 30 years my body trembled like a volcano, swollen with pressure, holding back an eruption that seemed destined to consume me. Then one day, the dam broke. My spirit rose above the battlefield, and I saw my weary body lying there, motionless, breathless, surrounded by a billion fragments of destruction and grief. I believed the war was over, I believed it was the end, yet heaven whispered otherwise. What appeared to be my death became my awakening. Time itself seemed to rewind, guiding me into a hidden dimension of healing, a sacred place where my mind and body were slowly recalibrated by divine hands. There, my burdened thoughts were unbound. My restless spirit learned stillness. True rest became medicine, and silence became a teacher. The storms within me, forces too heavy to name, began to loosen their grip. For years, voices had screamed against my spirit. They haunted my nights, taunted my dreams, and echoed through my days. Invisible battles raged within my mind. My soul felt invaded, my peace assaulted, my body responding by slowly shutting down. Moment by moment, I fought a warfare few could see and none could truly understand. I carried no proof of what I felt, only scars. The darkness wanted my surrender, but God planted within me a spirit that refused to bow before anything except Him. I would soon understand why the battle had pursued me so fiercely, so I healed. And while I healed, angels stood watch. Day and night their presence surrounded me like walls of light built around a wounded city. Then came the training. God led me into a spiritual boot camp, through valleys shadowed by darkness, through nights that stripped away illusion, through fires that purified what fear could not. And then, the revelations came. For more than a year, perhaps longer, I sifted through every scattered piece of my broken life. One by one, I picked them up. Some carried sorrow, some carried regret, some carried truths I had spent years avoiding. Reflection was no longer optional, it was required. The mirror showed me where I had abandoned myself to save others. It revealed the choices made without considering their cost. Then came the coldest truth of all. The sacrifices I offered did not make others love me enough to stand beside me when I fell. I carried their burdens, I listened to their pain, I built shelters for their storms. Yet few ever ask about mine. I had built castles for people holding knives behind their backs, and when the masks fell, I saw hearts as they truly were. The revelation struck harder than any battle before it. Acceptance did not come quickly. First my mind learned it, then my nervous system, then my soul. For revelation to the chosen is often a wrecking ball, destroying every false foundation before truth can stand. Many times I thought I would never survive, yet somehow God pulled me through by the skin of my teeth. When the darkness finally ended, another beginning appeared. The training continued, my armor was not given, it was earned. Piece by piece, Lesson by lesson, wound by wound, wisdom became my shield, discernment became my sword, faith became my refuge. In the eyes I once used to see, only the world were transformed. Spiritual eyes opened. I began to understand. Now when I look back at the shattered pieces that once covered the floor, I no longer see destruction. I see a masterpiece being assembled by divine hands. Every wound became a lesson, every battle became a testimony, every loss became a doorway. The puzzle was never broken. It was being rebuilt, and the soul that emerged from the wreckage was stronger than the one that entered the storm. For what I thought was my ending was only heaven's beginning, and the winds that scattered me were the very winds God used to teach me how to fly. I was hidden in plain sight, until now, when answers to the whys became my testimony.